Hi, I'm Pam. I'm 57 years old, and I have neuroendocrine tumors with carcinoid cancer. My cancer is incurable. Right now I'm on a clinical trial of Octreotide and Bevacizumab, and I am being treated at the Dana Farber in Boston. I am not being sponsored by a pharmaceutical company or by the hospital. I decided to go and do this because I am one of the very few people who was lucky enough to not be misdiagnosed. I was diagnosed in the early part of 2008 when I started feeling like generally started gaining weight inexplicably, lost my energy, basically felt like crap. And I was diagnosed, there was a tumor on my liver. Unfortunately, it wasn't really taken that serious, but thank God I ended up in October of 2008, I ended up at the Dana Farber in Boston. In December I was operated on, the tumor was removed from my liver. I had the gallbladder was taken out, and they also did exploratory surgery, but unfortunately they never found the primary. So for the past 2 years I felt great, and then in June of this year I started getting that same type of fatigue and like the feeling of like, crappy. So I had been going back for checkups, obviously, to the Dana Farber, and they did my doctor, Dr. Jennifer Chan, ordered a biopsy, and they found that the cancer is back. This time it's inoperable because of its location, and initially I was treated for 3 months with simply Octreotide, which apparently didn't affect it, and now, like I just said, I just started 2 weeks ago. Next week I'm going for the second round of Octreotide with this other drug, Bevacizumab. I consider myself lucky because I don't have any of the horrible symptoms that come with this cancer. There's people who have chronic diarrhea. There's this thing called flushing, which I guess it's called carcinoid syndrome, and apparently very uncomfortable. And I would not be able to say what that feels like because somehow I've been spared that type of agony, and that's why I feel it's my duty to be out there and let people know about this cancer, because you know what? It's out there, but unfortunately there are no celebrities or famous sports figures who have been diagnosed with this and who have made it their cause to raise awareness. It's up to regular people like me and the woman in California who's very ill, or the man in England who's been on treatment for 4 years. It's up to us to make people aware of this disease. So many people are, like I said, I think before, that so many people are misdiagnosed because the symptoms mimic IBS, it mimics Crohn's disease, even fibromyalgia. There are a lot of things out there that, that make this such a difficult cancer to diagnose. Unfortunately, there is no cure. And very often it's too late before people find out that they have this. I don't know how much time I have. I have 2 children. I don't know if I'm ever going to be a grandmother, which kind of sucks. Anybody who's diagnosed with cancer, it sucks. But when you've been diagnosed with a cancer that's relatively rare, it sucks even more, because people half the time have no clue what you're talking about. Like me as a woman, when I tell people I have cancer, or you have breast, no, I don't have breast cancer. I have neuroendocrine tumors with carcinoid cancer, and it'll kill me. And I don't know how much time I have. And finally, there is a ribbon, which is, I was so excited to find out that there's a ribbon. If you see anybody with a zebra ribbon, it's zebra because zebra stripes, because it's rare, like the animal. And it says NETs and then / carcinoid cancer, which is neuroendocrine tumors with carcinoid cancer. Also, November 2010 became November 10th of this year became Worldwide NET Cancer Awareness Day. And this is now on the map. You can go actually online to www.netcancerday.org and sign on to this and sign a proclamation that you will tell people about this cancer, that you will make people aware about this cancer. 15 United States governors have signed on to make, to declare November Carcinoid Cancer Awareness Month. But it's not enough. There are more than 15 states in this country, and we need everybody to become aware so that monies can start being made available for research. The only part that I can do is go on this YouTube thing or on this, make this little video and tell people about my case and have people follow me if they're interested. I mean, they don't have to follow me, but, and tell people about my treatment and what's happening next. I also have donated my organs, that when my day has come, when my days end, they can use whatever they need to try to find a cure for this and to see what the causes are, because there is nothing, it is so unknown still. And we really need people to get on board. And even if it's just a moment, even if you tell somebody next to you, you know, have you ever heard of neuroendocrine tumors with carcinoid cancer? That's all it takes. Because out of 10 people that you tell, one person might actually go and look it up and then find out information and then pass it on to somebody else, maybe to 20 people, and then maybe 2 people, and that's how it spreads, because the world has to know about this cancer. It's out there. It's not considered to be something in the water. It's not something that's considered because you stood on your head and smoked cigarettes while you ate a piece of cheesecake for 5 minutes straight. They don't know where it comes from. They don't know how to cure it. But it has to be stopped. So please, I implore anybody that watches this video, please tell somebody about this. I thank you for me and for everybody else that suffers from this cancer.